no doubt. Legally, you're right. But politically, every indictment strengthens him within the Republican Party, Brian. And I worry that every indictment strengthens him even outside of his core base. I really worry about this.
Let me ask you this, though, Joe, because I don't find many people out there that voted for Joe Biden in 2020 that are all of a sudden saying to themselves, hey, you know what? I think I'm going to vote for that guy, Donald Trump. I don't think Donald Trump is getting any extra people on his side. Now, maybe I'm wrong with that.
Well,
but
let me explain what I mean, then you can push back if you want.
Okay.
I hear from a lot of Republicans who hate Trump and don't want to support him. I hear from a lot of independents who didn't vote for Trump in 20 and don't want to support him. And I've heard a lot over the last few months, and I'm going to hear more after this next indictment. Joe, come on. Okay, this is ridiculous. Now it's starting to look like he's being targeted. Another indictment? Come on, Joe. This is starting to look like the Justice Department is interfering with the election. This is too much, Joe. As weird as that may sound, Brian, I'm hearing that from people who don't even like Trump. I worry about that.
I disagree. I mean, I agree with you to an extent, especially with the case in New York, the Stormy Daniels stuff.
That's true.
I agree. But I think, again, Donald Trump did this to himself with defying a subpoena. I believe if he didn't defy the subpoena for 16 months, then I'm not sure he would be in the situation he is in this specific case. You can't ignore January 6th. I know you're not. You can't ignore the conversation he had with Raffensperger. So I think there are certainly far more serious cases than the Bragg case in New York. I would agree with you with Republicans on that. I think that was politically motivated. But I'm not sure that's the case here. When you defy a subpoena, as long as Donald Trump has, in my opinion, he did this to himself.
Oh, I agree with every word you just said, Brian. Completely agree. Yeah. The magic of Trump, if you want to call it magic, is he's so corrupt and so criminal. Mm-hmm. And his advisors, Brian, during his presidency would tell me this. Every day, as a strategy, he'd say and do horrible stuff every day, so that you just became numb to it and you couldn't pick out one thing or two things he